be Miss Sophia Tolabisi. She's also a UI UX designer. Currently working at Bincom Dev Center. She also has years of experience in user research, interaction designs, usability testing, design systems, and then UI designs. She's passionate about problem solving through simple designs. So, Miss Sophia, can you hear me? You're welcome. We're glad to have you on this call.
Yeah, thank you. I can hear you. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm handing over back to the the host Bincom, or I don't know if Bincom has anything to say, or we go straight to the speakers.
Yes, you can go straight to the speakers, please.
Okay, so thank you, without wasting any more time, Mrs. Adebayo would Mr. Adebayo will be our first speaker for today. So I would like us to get to note down some key takeaways from whatever she'll be sharing with us today, and I trust that it will be a very insightful session and very knowledgeable one. Mr. Adebayo, over to you. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, please let me know when you can see my screen.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
It's coming up. Okay, yeah, I can see your screen now.
Okay, you can see my screen. Okay, great. Once again, thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. Once again, my name is Goodness, and yeah, today we're going to be talking on enhanced design workflow with AI. Sorry, this is a little bit distracting for my screen. Let me see how I can move it around. Okay, so designers who know how to work with AI would always move faster and think clearer and produce better results as well. So, just a little bit about me. Who am I? Again, my name is Goodness. I am a product designer and also the founder. I am a founder as well. I am a design mentor and a speaker. A few years ago, I was a baker, literally baking cakes. And today I have had the privilege of speaking at designing for global companies, and also an invited guest at international podcast, speak at local and international conferences, and also the founder of Mentorship with Goodness. So let's move forward. What is AI and what does AI really mean for designers? One thing I need everyone here to understand is AI is not here to replace us. It's here to replace the boring part of our workflow so that we can focus on the strategic, creative, human part of design, right? So, I mean, I get a lot of questions like, oh, do you think AI is going to replace us? My answer is no, but I think AI is going to fasten the way we work. Now we can work faster, think better, and think clearer, right? A few years ago, when there was the AI buzz and all of that, I was one of those designers that really did not take into cognizance of AI. I just continued with my the way I used to work. But as technology advanced, it became clear that you really have to use this, because now people are designing faster and clients are expecting you to finish your project in weeks rather than months. So now AI can help you in your work process, make your work process faster. Things that you would achieve in a week, now you can literally achieve it in less than an hour, right? So let's look at a few things. AI is your number one, your assistant and brainstorming partner. You need to start seeing AI as your assistant and brainstorming partner rather than like a competitor. As a designer, you want to take advantage of AI and not see AI as a threat to your job. AI is also your junior designer, right? Because AI can help you with those mundane tasks and those boring tasks that you don't want to get into, and so that you can focus on the things that truly matter. Also, AI is your research analyst and copywriter. AI can help you with your research process and also with your copywriting. AI is your documentation machine. AI would help you with documentation, especially in your design processes. So let's move on. Let's look at AI strengths versus designer strengths. What is AI good at? AI is good with speed. AI is good with pattern recognition. Take, for example, if you do like a research with, or you interview like 10 people, you can upload maybe the transcript of that interview and upload it to like ChatGPT and tell it to recognize patterns, pinpoint of these people, instead of you to sit down and start watching this interview and start trying to figure out some of the patterns. You can easily upload the transcript and AI would be able to easily analyze this for you in a little time. So AI can easily recognize patterns, automations as well. You can use AI for automations and it just works better. You can use AI to generate multiple options. Take, for example, you want to design a website. You're not sure of the direction. You can use AI to generate different ideas, and then you are easily able to pick one. You can also use AI to analyze large amounts of data. Just like I said before, you did an interview or maybe you sent out a survey. You can collect all of the data of the survey and then ask AI to analyze it, and it's going to give you a very good result, right? So what are designers' strengths? You're good at judgment. AI cannot really judge, it can only give you options. But you as a designer, you can judge. So you allow AI to give you options, analyze your data, and then you judge based off of that. And you judge the kind of design you want to create based off of the data that AI has given you. Taste as well. I mean, if you've ever used AI to maybe generate website or application, you would know that you need to refine AI taste to what you want. So as a designer, you have taste. You know what you're going for. You know what you want. So that's one of your strengths. Also, empathy. AI cannot empathize. AI is a computer. AI cannot empathize with users. You can empathize with users. Problem solving. You can only give AI prompts. AI is not so good at problem solving. You know the problem you want to solve. So you as a person are the problem solver. AI is just helping you fast track the problem solving process. I hope that makes sense. Now, context and strategy. You come up with strategy and then you ask ChatGPT or maybe any AI tool at all that you want to use, Gemini and all of that, to create the concept based off of the strategy that you want to use, right? So now that we've talked about AI strengths and also designer strengths, let's look at the design workflow plus how AI enhance each stage. We all know design workflows, right? So now let's look at how AI can enhance each stage of the design. I hope we are all still here. I want to be sure I'm not speaking to
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah, we're
Okay,
following you.
great. Okay, great. Okay, so user research and understanding the problem. So when you start your design process, we all know you start your design process with understanding the problem you want to solve, and also then you go into the user research, right? So how can AI help you in this process? Number one, AI can help you generate user interview questions. I do this a lot. When I want to generate user interview questions or even survey questions, I use AI tools to generate some of these questions. I tell it to add some of the questions I would want to add as well, and then I can now use some of the questions it suggests. Remember, as a designer, you are the one that make judgment. So AI would suggest some of the questions you should ask. It's left to you to make judgments, know the ones that are important and the ones that are not important. Again, AI is not taking away your job. You are still in control. AI is just fast tracking your process. So, number two, summarize long articles or reports. Like I said before, if you have that, you did an interview, you need it summarized and all of that, you can definitely use AI to summarize some of these things, or even for your competitive analysis. I think it's somewhere in this slide. Competitive analysis, you're trying to find out this problem you're trying to solve, how are others solving it? How can you position yourself for, how can you position this design that you want to do for success, right? AI is going to help you with that. Extract insights from survey data. I've said this before, it can help you extract valuable insights from survey data. Create draft personals. So AI can also help you create personal for the project you're working on, the design you're about to get on, and all of that. It can also analyze user feedback. Take, for example, you're doing the user testing for a product that you have designed. AI can help you analyze the user feedback again. Just upload the transcript of maybe your testing session to an AI tool like Gemini or ChatGPT, and they're going to do a good job helping you analyze the user feedback. Again, it is still left for you to judge if this is if that is the right direction you want to go, and you also have to learn how to prompt some of these AI tools so that you can get exactly what you want. Now, AI can also help you when it comes to the research phase. It can help you generate how might we question. How might we question is how can we solve this problem? How might we solve this problem and all of that, yeah. So it can generate a lot of how might we questions for you, and then you can pick from some of these suggestions the direction you want to go in solving this problem. Now let's move forward. I hope I'm not moving too fast. Okay, so how can AI help in ideation and concept generation? Number one, AI can help with generating multiple creative direction, right? AI can help you generate multiple creative direction that you can go. You can use several tools for this. You can use Figma AI, you can use Framer AI, you can use Midjourney, you can use Lovable, right? Some of these tools help you generate ideas, creative ideas for projects that you want to get on, design ideas and all of that. So yeah, AI tools can help you generate multiple creative direction that you can go. And also, it can also produce early brainstorming ideas for you. Just like I said before in the research, it can help you generate brainstorming ideas, especially like how might we solve this problem, how can we do this, how can we do that. It can generate multiple ideas for you, and then it's left to you to pick what idea you feel is the best direction to go. So number three, suggest flows for complex systems. It can suggest flows, how user move from one point to another, the best way for users to move from one point to another. It can suggest different flows for you, and then you look at it and you're like, okay, I think this is the best direction to go. Create mood boards quickly. AI can help you create mood boards quickly as well. You're still thinking of the direction to go, how to go about it and all of that. AI tools can help you create the mood boards for the design direction as quick as possible. I hope I'm speaking everybody's language. I hope I'm not using too much technical terms. Okay, so AI can also help you in wireframing and prototyping. Tasks that AI can help you handle, especially when it comes to wireframing and prototyping, include turning text into wireframes, right? So again, you can use a tool like Lovable for this. Also Figma AI, Framer, ChatGPT as well. Although ChatGPT does not do a good job in this one, but you can use Lovable, you can use Figma AI, you can use Framer, you can use Magician Plug as well. So you can suggest layout improvements. One way I do this personally is maybe I create a screen and I want to be sure if it is accessible or it is easy for users to understand, especially when we've not gotten to maybe the testing phase. I take a screenshot of what I've designed and then I ask AI, a tool I use particularly for that is ChatGPT. I ask it to analyze this design. Is there any accessibility error there? Is there any flow error? Would users be able to easily understand this? Where the button is placed, is it the right place and all? And then it can suggest to you things that you can improve so that you are not done with the entire process and then you have to keep going back, right? So it can suggest layout improvement for you, clean alignment and spacing. There are some AI tools that you can, or plugin. There's some AI plugin that you can install on Figma, and then it's going to help you with suggest areas where you need to, where your designs are not well aligned and all of that, right? So it can also generate placeholder content. For placeholder content, again, I use ChatGPT, especially if like maybe the client did not give the content for the website. I was still designing a website yesterday. Fully, I used ChatGPT to create the content for the website. And when I showed the clients really loved it, the content I put there and everything. So even aside from placeholder, now nobody uses Lorem Ipsum, or what's it called again. Nobody uses that anymore. Why? Because you can easily generate content, even if it is a personal project, even if it's not like maybe a client's project that is going live, you're just working on maybe a passion project and all of that, something you want to post online, you can easily use ChatGPT to create content and it's going to look very real. Also, you can use AI to create multiple variations of a design, or like a wireframe that you want to design. AI can do that for you. So let's move forward. Okay, so visual design and creative exploration. You can use AI in your visual design and creative exploration. So AI can help you generate icons, right? AI can help you generate icons that you want to use. I've put some of the tools that you can use here. AI can help you generate hero illustrations. Even ChatGPT can help you with some of these illustrations. A friend of mine, any website that he wants to design, he always use ChatGPT to generate the images that is going to use, and also Midjourney, right? So you can use any of these two here to generate some of this UI palettes, UI patterns. You can use AI tools to generate UI patterns, right? Again, AI tools are there to help you fasten the process, but you still need to do your own work and do your own due diligence, right? So AI can also help you generate color palettes as well, and also design variations. Let's move forward. Okay, so usability and testing. Usability testing and validation. For usability testing, you can use AI to generate usability test scripts. If you want to test a product that you've designed, you're bringing testers on board. The script that you're going to use, test this, ask this question, you can use AI to generate the usability test scripts. You can also use AI to analyze user behavior. Just like I said when we started the session, you can, upload the transcript to an AI to ask you to analyze the user behavior and all of those kind of things. Or you can even install an external tool while you are doing your user interview, or while you're doing your user testing, sorry. So also summarize user testing, to summarize the entire user testing process, and also highlight friction points. Okay, so how I made AI my assistant. So personally, how have I been using AI tools in my process, in my journey as a designer and all of that? So number one, AI is my UX research agent, right? I use AI to synthesize interview. I use it to identify patterns. I use it to suggest personas when I'm working on projects. Also, AI is my UX writing agent. I use it to generate micro copies for websites, mobile applications if I'm designing, and also write onboarding text as well. I also use it to improve readability. Just like I said before, you can take a screenshot of your design and then upload it, or feed it to any AI tool that can work, Gemini, ChatGPT, ask it to analyze it and all of that to see if there are areas of improvement. I also use AI for competitive analysis agent. AI is my competitive analysis agent. I was working on a project recently, and I used AI for to do the competitive analysis, right? I asked it, okay, this is the project I'm working on. Help me do a competitive analysis, search for companies that are doing something similar. How is this solution that this company is about to bring on board different from what is out there? How can we improve and everything? Once I was done with the competitive analysis, I sent it to the client, and the client was so wowed. It was like, how did you know about these companies? Because honestly, I didn't even know about those companies that are doing something similar to what we wanted to do. But AI was able to search the web and then create, help me find companies that are doing something similar to what we wanted to do. And then I was able to give it to the client, and the client was so impressed, right? So AI can, as a designer, AI is your ally. AI is your assistant, right? AI is your junior designer. So yeah, AI is my competitor analysis agent. It helps me to research similar applications for what I'm about to design, similar features, and also identify gaps that we can fill for the projects we're about to work on. So let's look at daily time-saving automations. Daily time-saving automation that you can use AI for. AI can help you auto-generate UX copies. UX copies, use AI to generate UX copies, AI to generate alt text for accessibility, also to auto name your Figma layers. If you don't like naming your Figma files or like your Figma design, AI can easily help you with that, and it's going to save you a lot of time. AI can also auto-generate documentation. If you need to hand over documentation to developers and all of that, AI can help you with this. AI can also help you auto-create user flow diagrams. I use this a lot. I use FigJam for this. So FigJam has like this AI part where I just like copy maybe the brief of the design, and then I ask it to generate the user flow for me, and it always do a good job. So once it's done generating the user flow, I can now go in and edit it. This saves me a whole lot of time. Something that is supposed to take me maybe a day before now takes me maybe 30 minutes when I'm creating user flow diagrams. Okay, so let's look at limitations, ethics, and responsible use of AI. Okay, so AI is biased. We have to look at some biases in AI. AI is trained on human data, and we all know that human bias exists. So as a designer, you must always review the output. That's why you can't be lazy. You can't afford to be lazy as a designer just because, oh, AI can help you with some of these things. You have to be there to review. Again, AI is like your assistant, is like your junior developer. If you assign a job to somebody and they give you the results, you know you would have to check to make sure that they did the right thing, right? So you have to constantly check the output and be sure that this is what you want. If it's not, then regenerate the output or like give it another prompt to get exactly what you want. AI should not replace critical thinking. Again, AI should not replace your critical thinking as a designer. Your strength as a designer is the fact that you are a thinker. You are not just a pixel pusher. So AI should not replace that critical thinking part of you. AI can generate 20 solutions for you, but only you can choose the right one. Only you know, okay, this is right, this is not quite there. Yeah. So again, AI should not replace your critical thinking part as a designer. AI should not the human touch. You should not allow AI take away the human touch from your design process. One example is the empathy, the way you empathize with your users, context as well, culture. AI cannot give you some of these things. AI cannot give you culture, inclusivity. AI cannot do that, right? These things cannot be automated. All of these things cannot be automated. You have to step in as the designer to do these things. So we are concluding right now. In conclusion, AI is not here to replace designers, it extends us. AI is not here to replace us. AI will not replace you as a designer. AI is here to extend us in such a way that we can do multiple things at the same time. AI makes design process faster and smarter. AI makes design process faster and smarter. Again, it's not here to replace you. Designer who embrace AI will become 10 times more productive. So you have to start embracing AI today. The future is not AI versus designers, it's designers who know AI versus designers who don't, right? So, starting today, use AI every day. Experiment without fear. Experiment AI tools without fear. Ask AI for alternatives, even when it gives you a solution. Ask for alternative. Improve your workflow piece by piece. Thank you so much, everyone, for having me. And I think that's it for my session. Thank you once again. Okay, sure. Okay. Okay, yeah, sure. I think the moderators can take it up from here. Or does anybody have any questions so that we can quickly take questions and yeah.
Um, I don't think there's any question, and I think the host Michael is having a bit of issues, so I think we'll continue from there, and I should introduce the next speaker. We have our very own
Okay.
Lawal Sofiat Olabisi here to. She's a UX designer, and she works with Beacom Dev Center. Sofiat, the stage is yours.
Yeah, good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I was
Yeah,
sharing.
okay.
Is someone saying something?
No, you're good to carry on.
All right, thank you.
Can you see my screen, please?
Yes, we can.
All right. Thank you. Wonderful presentation from the first speaker. Yes, I really enjoyed and I learned also. Yeah, so I'm Laura Sophia, like I said, and I'll be discussing the enhancing design workflow with AI. I'm a UI UX designer also, and I work here in Bincom. Yeah, please a minute. Okay. Okay, so before my screen opens very finally, can you see me, please, just to confirm?
Yes, ma, can hear you.
All right, thank you. So I know that a lot have been said today around AI, and also year one or two about AI and how we can use AI in our projects. So before I move or before I start finally, let me ask the audience, how have you been using AI in your work? Let's start with that. Let's ask maybe two people to help us. At least this is not the first time of you hearing AI, and maybe I've been using it before. So let me just know, how have you been able to use AI in your to make it faster in your work? Yeah. Anybody can help us with this.
Okay, ma, can I talk?
Yeah, I can go ahead, yes.
I, I've been using AI I've been using AI to do my design thinking, like my design before I sit down to start designing a project for a client or a brand. I'll first do my research using AI. How can I bring this brand vision to life? How can I bring this client request to life? So I use AI to do my design thinking, and when I do logos too, I use AI to do more curves of the logos on different like I can put it in a bag or in a employee's apron and so on. I can use AI to discover fonts and color palettes that can be used for different settings. Yes, man, that is all.
All right, thank you very much. That's wonderful. Uh, so yeah, just want to know how we have been using, because we can use AI in different ways, and this is what I would say around AI. AI is just, yeah, it's changing every day. So today now there may be another AI that may be invoked now, and people start using it. One thing is, there's a lot of AI tools that we are using in our work to make our work faster, but um master one AI, know how to use them before moving to the next one. Don't say because of this is here now, so I have to know everything at once. It should be like overwhelming for you. So yeah, another thing we also need to know as a designer is that AI is not to replace us. It's to make our work faster, easier for us. It will help us in our work when we are trying to do a complex designs, to make it more simpler for us. And it's not just to just maybe it's taking out, no, it's not taking our, well, unless if you can't use it, that's all. If you cannot make use of AI in your workspace, that's the only thing that will take your work, or the designer that can use it. And AI is the next step. We all know that, because more AI is coming, more tools is coming day by day, and it helps designers to do more in a lesser time. Because now you want to do, for example, now you have to go through a long process to do user research. After like now, normally for you to do a research, maybe you send out your survey, the human touch, you have your real users to fill the form, to fill the survey for you. Fine. What you can now do is, I've done this before. After the whole user research and everything, there's Excel sheet, because on the Google form there's a Excel link there. Click on the Excel and click on that Excel sheet, get the link of the Excel sheet, just paste it on ChatGPT and prompt it to help you to analyze this data. If you want ChatGPT to help you with the user personnel, it will also help you. But one thing is, we need to check, is this thing relating? Is this not another? So we need to also check as a human being to have that human touch, not like we are just depending on AI to do all the work for us. Yes. So there is more to this. It's just that it takes time. Normal sometimes too, maybe when we are trying to look for maybe a particular thing we want to do, and we have to be patient. I will just say this, because when you are trying to use AI in your work, you need to be very, very patient, because it takes time, especially that prompts, because you don't know the amount of prompt that you use that will may give you the results you want. So continuous and be patient with AI. So now, why AI in design? Why do we need to use AI in design? Understand? You know that before we've been just doing it alone. Like now, for example, now before AI, ChatGPT, all these things, we use Google a lot. We just go to Google. If you want to do presentation, we go to Google, type in the topic, read different things, article, try to pick this one from different plays to combine for presentation. But now everything is now easy. You can just go to ChatGPT or Gemini and write the topic, prompt it very well the way you want it to be, and it will give you what it is there. That's the way we are now using AI in our design space. In terms of, that's for the presentation part. As a designer, you want to speak, or maybe for design also, you have a particular thing you want to actually use. Maybe for example, now you want to design, let's say, flyer, you have one idea in mind, maybe it's two or three, combine those images together, send it to ChatGPT or Gemini, and tell that to give you something of this. It will give you that. So that's how we are be able to, instead of now sitting down, taking longer period of time before we are able to get a particular thing from what we want. So it's helping us. So increasing demand for faster delivery. So yeah, that's what I just explained. And also AI efficient speed data insight, just like the one I used to explain as the Excel sheet. You have your data already, instead of now trying to do it manually. AI can help you to draft it out, to analyze your data you already collected from your user. And also, one thing you need to do is check it also. That is where AI plus designer comes in, not AI alone. AI plus designer. Designer is the one checking what the AI has given, if it is relating to what maybe it's what I want is giving me. Another thing, AI is to handle boring repetitive tasks, so the designer can focus on fun and creative parts. So instead of you doing the more of the work, AI is helping you to do that, but you are the one bringing out that your head. Okay, let me see how the creativity in it, checking how it's the way the AI help you to see how you can make it more creative, that part. Another thing we need to also know is, please, can you hear me?
Yes, you can.
Can you
All
hear me?
right, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Another thing we need to also take note is that key benefits of AI in design. What are the key benefits? It does not boring work. Yes, it does like resizing or adjusting. If you want AI to help you, it will help you to do all these things. It also help you to come up with a fresh ideas. Now you've been searching, and you don't know the exact idea you want to you can just like the one I explained, you can pile everything up, drop it to your AI and help you with a fresh one from those ideas that you have with you and be able to get something better from it. It makes your design feel more personal to users. It depends on the prompt you use actually, because what makes what makes AI results is your prompt to use. And it lets us test design quickly. So she has already explained this part that for if you want to do usability testing, you can use AI to do that by testing with AI, and when you already have what you need to, then use it to test it. Maybe and also someone also explained, okay, I want to do something and I need to check it. Maybe it's okay. Maybe this what I did is fine. You can use it to test your work also. It makes teamwork smoother because you and AI are collaborating and it's more easier that way and also smooth too. Yeah, so this is just illustrations. Yeah, so now let's move to practical use case of how we use AI. Imagine you design 20 banners in different size. AI can do that for you in a second. So if already prompts AI to give you 20 banners of different size and just upload it there, that's a prompt then to help you. Or maybe you have a particular style of banner that you want, upload the image there, prompt it, and it will help you. Maybe you need inspiration for color scheme. AI will suggest the ideas for you. Just prompt it and it will give you the color scheme you want. It may ask for different suggestion. It will give you that. Another thing you can use AI to do practically, there are a lot of it. Well, maybe you want if to see if your button works better. Maybe that's in contrast, or maybe this is working the blue or the green. The button you want to test it, color contrast, accessibility, all these things. AI can help you to do that. It can predict the user reaction also. Maybe you want to see how it is. It can help you to do it. Everything AI is there for you to just assist you and help. Another thing we need to also note. So this image here was generated from AI. So don't say that, because don't think maybe this design you see here, it was if maybe I used my first prompt gave me this. No, because I need to tweak it. Sometimes if you give the AI everything you need, you may get it once, but sometimes you may not. So what you can just do is continue prompting it to get a better one, and that is where the touch of a designer comes in. So because you are not only depending on AI, but you are also with your own creativity. You are, okay, this is not only one that I generated from. I feel like this is what I, because my creativity, I want to make use of. So I know the one I can choose and the one I don't want to. Understand? That is where the woman touch is there. So now, workflow before and after AI. We know that before and after. So let's see how it is. AI has been helping. So before AI, you spend like a lot of hours, just like the one I used the Google to explain that you want to present and you have to take sometimes days. That time I remember very well, days before you could be able to get a particular content for the topic you want to speak on. But now it is not more like that. Just write your topic, the way you want it to look like, and just prompt it, and AI will ChatGPT can do that, Gemini can do that, and you get the results in no time. So with AI now, you let your computer handle the edit while you focus on big creative vision. So don't also mistake this. When AI give you the results, you need to check if this is okay. If it is not, we treat it. to give you a better one. So another way to also check. Okay, now it's like having an assistant who does the small stuff so you can concentrate on the important stuff. So before now, you have to take it, Google will give you, take some days before you do that. You know that that day is now is counting. We're supposed to be doing other things, that going to Google, but now AI is just there to just give in less than 30 minutes. You are through with it's true with the slide for you, even though before 30 minutes, it's true with it. Maybe let's say because of network issue or wherever. Okay, then let us say 30 minutes for you to pile everything up, something of that. So because none of them I use another, it was generated from AI and it was from ChatGPT. Just prompt it and to give you what you want. Please, can somebody still hear me? Can you still hear me, please?
I can
Hello.
hear you.
All right,
I
thank
can
you.
hear you.
All right, thank you. Yeah. I know that the speed more than this time. Yeah, okay. Thank you. So now tools to explore. We have a lot of tools, AI tools that you can use. These are just few. We all know, okay, we've heard of Figma before, and in Figma there's AI now. So it helps to create design faster. So now if you want to design your maybe website apps, you can just prompt Figma here and to give you what you want. There's a lot of AI in Figma now that will help you. ChatGPT is there, maybe helps to write better tests or ideas for your designs, to help you with a wireframe, a lot, to help you to logos. Also, you want ideas from logo to give you all those things. ChatGPT 2 is doing very, very well. And also, the way that ChatGPT started is not the way it is now. Improving, they're improving. Before you can't get image from ChatGPT, but now you can get image. Even though you get image, it's not look fine, but now it can get a final image that is okay, even though you don't use the pro version. Yes. Another thing is Midjourney or Runway. You can use Midjourney, you can use to get image. Then Runway is for video from text. Then UIZ and Galileo. So you can also take sketch into full designs. You can use that, remove background, all those we can use it to remove our background instead of going to Photoshop and doing that. You can use that to do it. Chroma to generate color palette. The Notion AI helps to organize research, summarize your findings. Also summarize the findings. Notion can also help you. There's a lot. Gemini 2 is there, part of what you can also use. There's a lot of AI that you can make use of in your days, your work. So this sort it also generates, it was generated from AI. This is a color palette. So challenges and consideration. We need to check this. Yes, she has also mentioned this also. AI can be biased, so may not always get the right. So that's what I said. It may not be the first prompt that you use that it will give you. Sometimes, but if you drop a prompt, it will tell you that I cannot do this one. They did not program me to do this one. You want to change the content to tweak it again. So it happens sometimes. And so don't become too dependent. Understand? Designers still need to think, like what I said. Don't always say that, okay, AI, after maybe now, for example, you want to post on your LinkedIn and you use ChatGPT to do that. Still check it, read it, see it. If it's giving you what it is, if it is not, tweak it. Also, Grammarly too helps a lot in this posting of content. So when you want to, because what ChatGPT gave you when you use Grammarly, Grammarly will be pointing out that this is pointing out in red. So you know that you need to change this text too. So make use of all this too. Be careful with your originality. Don't just copy what AI gives you. So everything I've just explained, AI should support creativity, not replace it. It's assisting you. So it should support you, make your work faster. Yeah. Sorry, it's kind of my network. Yeah, now so the future is AI. You all know the future of AI in design. So smarter copilots. Know that it is not only the AI that is working. You are collaborating together. You and the AI are collaborating together to make the project fine. There's another tools that you can also use for your website app. A lot of people use a nice tool. So I use one of the projects I use for a client work, and wow, superb. I just wrote the prompt and it was giving me what I want, and I was just seeing it. So I don't really do going to A bits. So I was able to see something to work on that's still showing that this thing, the creativity is there. So a lot of able to use also the Stitch is also a good AI tools that you can also use, fully adaptive. So personalized design experience, design that adjust themselves for each person using them. So we are now in the future of AI. So let us make use of AI in our design. Because it's not only because of that. A lot of maybe we are scared of. Some people will say, I don't want it to be this thing. It's because of we think that way. I don't want it to be like AI is the one thinking for me now. No, both of you are doing this thing, the work together, because the prompt that you're even dropping there is something also. So now AI is not giving you that result. You're still going back to that AI result to check if that AI is the result is okay for you. It's not only AI that is doing that work anymore. You're also adding to it too. If the result is not okay, you will go back and correct it. Yeah. So please, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello.
I can hear you.
All right, thank you. So yeah, thank you. Key takeaway is for you guys. Know that AI is not replacing you. It's not replacing designer. AI won't take your job. Instead, it will make your job easier by doing the boring stuff, so you can just go on with the fun part and creative work. So it has helped you to search everywhere, and it has helped you to deliver something. So you're just be the one to check the creativity in that also. So focus more on creativity, deliver user-centered solution, understanding your users, innovate faster. When you are using AI, it make your work faster. It's the work that's supposed to take you months, it take you lesser than that, and also get what is okay. And so in conclusion, designer who embrace AI don't just work faster, they design smarter, because one, you already have a lot of ideas, understand, give you a lot of ideas. Another thing is, you can't just only work with one of the ideas AI generates for you. You can ask AI to give you more and more and more ideas, and check the ones you want to use. So please, let's try to make use of this AI in our design, and so to not only, so just for all these things that we mentioned, for ease, faster, and also to assist us in our design board. Yeah. Thank you for listening. Yeah, can you hear me, please?
Yeah, I can hear you. Thank you very much.
Yes. Yeah, Mohammed.
Okay. Thank you, Sophias, for the beautiful presentation. Does anyone have any questions they would like to ask? Okay. In the absence of questions, I think we round up from here. We would like to the first speaker isn't here, but we would like to further appreciation to both speaker. Your speeches were wonderful. Thank you for your presentations. We hope to see you next time we have such an event. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for that.
Uh, do you have anything else you want to add, or we can end the event?
I don't have anything to add. I think I've really said, and the other speaker too have said a lot. So it's only depend on if you have any question that you want to ask. That's all. And we can also end it. Thank you.
Okay. All right. In the absence of questions, everyone can drop off. Thank you for attending our event. We hope to see you guys next time.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'll be ending the call now. Yes.
Okay.
Take care.
All right.
Yeah, bye.
Bye bye.